Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today I have an awesome discussion and I brought Duct Tape from Comic Corner and we're going to be discussing this new rematch of Goku and Superman. It looks like we're having Super Saiyan God Goku from the teaser from ScrewAttack, and Duct Tape, you pointed out that this appears to be New 52 Superman, is that right?
Yup. Based off of the whole combat looking design and the Superman logo on the back of his cape. That's the first thing I noticed.
Right, and we do not have actual like pure confirmation that this is the New 52 Superman, but I mean, you'll agree there's no reason for them to be using this outfit to mislead people. You know, it pretty much has to be that version of Superman, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's unclear of exactly what time placement they're putting the Superman in. I would assume that because what was it you said that Superman's at right now? He's pretty much powerless, or is that it? Would you like to explain that?
I believe it was somewhere after Convergence, like around issue 40-ish. He kind of lost his powers, and he's basically returned back to the whole jumping over buildings thing again. And he can actually feel pain, like he was complaining about being cold when he was heading up to the Fortress of Solitude, and when he gets hit, he's actually thinking about how he's complaining in his inner monologue.
Right. So I think it's safe to assume that they're probably not going to use that rendition of the New 52. They're probably going to pick him in his absolute best, I would assume. And you know, at this point, if they're using Superman from New 52, I think this fight's already over before they even do it. I mean, Super Saiyan God Goku would mop the floor. Even though we cannot calculate Super Saiyan God Goku at all, I think that even Super Saiyan 3 Goku will be able to take on New 52 Superman, because his feats are not all that impressive. Duct Tape, where do you exactly stand here? Because I definitely think that even Super Saiyan 3 Goku would beat him. And if Super Saiyan 3 Goku can beat him, even though you can't calculate Super Saiyan God, obviously God is stronger than 3. So this isn't much of a fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much right. I mean, sure, Superman, New 52 Superman, he has some pretty incredible feats, but they're kind of lacking when you consider his previous incarnation and this one only having 4 years worth of stories. Like, it's kind of like he doesn't have as much time behind him as the last one.
Right, and you know, guys, I'm not a huge comic book guy. Obviously, my name is Dragon Ball Nation, and I got Duct Tape from Comic Corner here to kind of balance that out. I'm not holding any biasism towards Goku, but from what I understand of the New 52 Superman, he is not a very impressive version of the character in terms of the other ones. I mean, Goku, he's one of the versions of Superman that Goku can stand a very, very good chance of dominating, actually. And I was unsure if they were going to really use the version they used in the previous Death Battle. A good question is, do you think that Duct Tape, do you think they're gonna redo their stats for Goku? Do you think they're just gonna use the same ones they used in the last Death Battle? I'm kind of hoping they give Goku the credit he deserves in terms of his stats, because they basically put Goku's base form at what it would be around the Saiyan Saga.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for that too, actually. I want to see a more accurate fight this time.
Because to be honest, if they use those stats, do you think it's a possibility that they could make Superman win this one again? If they use those weakened version of Goku's stats, I suppose.
I don't see it happening.
Even with those lesser stats, you don't think that Superman could win this?
I mean, once you add the Super Saiyan God form to it, like I don't even see it being much of a fight at that point.
Right. I agree. I just hope that they do try to rectify what they did before with these inaccurate statistics for Goku. Obviously, Goku is a very hard character to calculate, and I did hear they did mess up some stuff about Superman as well. Nothing that I would really know myself because I don't read comics very much. But this fight seems pretty heavy-handedly suited towards Goku. I never really wanted to see this fight ever redone. I'm not really happy that they're doing this again. But from the looks of it, it looks like Goku's going to win this, and if he doesn't, it wouldn't really make sense if this is the version of Superman they're using. If it's a different version of Superman and they just decided to throw on that New 52 outfit for whatever reason, then who knows how this fight can turn out. But it does appear that this is the New 52 version of Superman. And I guess they're basically taking the most recent version of Goku to the most recent version of Superman. A little bit strange why they didn't decide to use Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or as Kwame likes to call it, pure Super Saiyan God. Little bit strange that they didn't use that version. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe they think that God is stronger than the newer form. You know, whatever they're going for here. But this death battle looks like it's going to be coming out within the next month, I would assume. That's the way they've been going with these death battles, unless they're going to try to milk this one and kind of drag it off. But, you know, to kind of, you know, wrap this up, your thoughts, Duct Tape. I definitely think it looks like Goku has a very good chance of winning this, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Obviously, I love to see Goku win. It makes sense. But it seems like they're doing this just to please the Dragon Ball fan base. What would you say to this fight? What do you think's going to happen here?
It certainly feels that way. And, I mean, what are they going to use as a multiplier for Super Saiyan God? I mean, they can't.
They have to make one up. There's nothing to scale his power on. We do not see any feats in the Battle of Gods film that you can scale back on. There's no way to calculate his power. There's been no fan calculations on the internet. So if there are no fan-made calculations, how is ScrewAttack going to come up with any unless they're completely BS, essentially?
Unless you count that half-assed power scale that Akira Toriyama gave.
Right, where Goku basically is on a scale. Super Saiyan God Goku's a 6, Beerus is a 10, and Whis is a 15. And the thing is we could use that if there were feats from Beerus to go off of, and there's not really much to say. But yeah, do you see any way that Superman can possibly win this? Can his... What is that? Solar Flash? What is that attack that he has?
No, that will screw him over.
But would that kill Goku?
I feel that Goku would probably be fast enough to dodge that.
What is it just an ability that automatically incinerates everything, or does it have a limit to what it can destroy?
As far as I can tell, it incinerates everything in a I think it was a mile radius. I believe.
Well, Goku can get out of the way of that. He'll see it coming, depending on how fast it is. I mean, Goku, since Dragon Ball has been able to disappear from people's sights, when he was fighting Piccolo, he could disappear from everyone's sight. That does not mean he was moving light speed, but he was moving fast enough to disappear completely from the visible area. And by this point in the series, he has got to be much faster than the speed of light. There's no dispute of that, I don't think. But yeah, I don't see any way Superman can win this. Can you think of anything here?
I don't. And the thing is, that whole solar flare thing, it's a pretty telegraphed move. Like, he starts glowing and everything.
And I think Goku would definitely catch on to that. Especially if he can sense a power increase. Even though Superman does not exactly have what you would call ki. Because ki is something that's not really in the DC universe. Whatever life force Superman has, Goku's going to hear that, see that fluctuating essentially. And, you know, guys, I know there's going to be people in the comments that, you know, maybe aren't from my channel, are going to call me a Goku fanboy for saying he's going to win. And to be quite honest, I don't care that Goku lost the last death battle. I really don't at all. I just had a problem with them miscalculating his form. The reason I wouldn't care if Goku lost this one as well if they weren't using New 52 Superman. I think he'll beat New 52 Superman. There's no way I can see him losing this. I think this is a fair comparison of the newest forms of these characters, I suppose, and I cannot see any way Superman will win this. But to wrap this video up, Duct Tape, would you have anything else to add onto this video?
As far as I can tell, I feel like they're just going to have him use Solar Flare, lose his powers for 24 hours.
They definitely have to have him use that form. That's a no-brainer. They're going to have him use that attack, because they're going to mention that's going to be his trump card, and it's going to be whether or not ScrewAttack thinks Goku's fast enough to get out of the way, because they've really messed up his instant transmission technique as well. They go on to say Goku needs to use his fingers to concentrate, when that's not the case. Goku does not need to use his fingers. Well, he does need to use it to concentrate, but if he's getting out of an area quick, he does not need to put his fingers on his forehead necessarily. So I feel like the downfall of Goku here, if it does happen, is they're going to really misrepresent his speed. That's going to be the big thing. I think Goku's going to have Superman in every category except for speed here. Even though I do think Goku is much faster, ScrewAttack's the one that's going to mess that up, I feel like, here. Duct Tape, do you have any? Did you say everything that you wanted to say here at all, or did you want to add anything else? Is that pretty much it?
No, that's pretty much it.
Alright, guys, well, I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section down below about this debate, because I don't see any way that Super Saiyan God Goku can really lose this fight. And I am a Goku fan, obviously, but like I said, I did not have a problem that Goku lost the death battle before. It was just that they misrepresented Goku's character and miscalculated him. That was the problem. I don't care that he lost. They just did not give Goku the treatment he deserved. But to kind of close this video off, Duct Tape, would you like to plug in anything here, your channel, what you do? I know there's a lot of comic book guys that are going to be watching this video, and some comic book fans of my channel at least might be interested in what you do, and you can plug in. I know you're doing a giveaway. People might be interested in that, so why don't you go ahead and plug that in?
Alright, yeah, so recently I got a chance to meet Damon Clark, the voice actor for Cell. I got him to sign quite a few things, and I'm giving them away. Check out my channel. You guys should see it right there. I think I uploaded it yesterday. All you have to do is subscribe and comment so I can keep track of you, and that's it.
So if you guys want, some free junk, go over to his channel. You want to tell them what exactly you're giving away here, so they're really enticed to do this?
Alright, so the first prize is a, let's call it Funko Pop Anime Dragon Ball Z Perfect Cell figurine.
Right, those pop
Damon
figures, those kind of big, those little smaller figures. People have seen them with the big eyes and all that stuff.
Looks like a bobblehead.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's signed by Damon Clark. Then a Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods DVD Blu-ray set signed by Damon Clark. And then a Cell picture signed by Damon Clark. Right,
so if you guys want to go look at that, go over to his channel, link in the description, and I'll annotate it at the end of this video. As well, go over to see his awesome comic book content, 'cause I know a lot of you guys like comic books. Go over there if you're not subscribed already. Give him a check, check him out over there. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.